It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Digging in, Donovan Solano. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Bellinger moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. The relay.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Batting fifth.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, dealer. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Batting fifth.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Cody Bellinger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Seager at third, Betts on second, Taylor at first, one gone. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Number 9.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team when you take the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they... At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Alex Dickerson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alex Dickerson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Wilmer Flores will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're still down. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. This for the second baseman, Solano. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Slater is there, 2 gone.
Now batting,
ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pick. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Smith finds it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Second baseman,
Donovan Solano will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box, Austin Slater. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Will Smith is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Hit to third. Flores is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for San
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 9.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A windup and the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really hard and on a line.
The second baseman.
Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now back.
Ready now, Jacob DeGrom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with Turner. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Slater's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The catcher.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game. So He's still in total control out there.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Chris Taylor stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers digging in once again, Donovan Solano. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Later.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And Suarez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in now, Gavin Lux. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Slater's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. First pitch of the at-bat.
The left fielder,
Popped him up.
Dickerson.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Shortstop.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third base.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is popped up. Posey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And next will
right
be the
fielder.
Dodgers cleanup hitter,
Mookie.
Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that
Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Buster Posey now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
0-2, the count to Posey. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball that misses.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Donovan Solano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Change up low, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Line drive to left.
Bellinger.
Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Now batting, Will Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Gavin Lux is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. No hits to this point. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Jacob deGrom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now. Luis Robert will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Luis Robert.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Pedro Baez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Baez.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A pause, and the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-0 the final score today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
Let's play ball. 3-3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3-3. Ball 4. Take the base. Take the base. Ball 4. 3-3. 3-3. Ball 4, take the base. 3-3. Number ball 4, take the base. 3. Now pitching for number 73. Take the base, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Take the base, ball 4.
Ready now, Jose Peraza. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for Boston, the second baseman.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Shaw over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he is in there.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Martinez on third. Bogarts on at second with 2 down. Count is 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The set and the 2-2.
You got a 4 count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout. I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alex.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Next to bat for Toronto, Ruben Tejada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Moreland has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Fouled off.
Moreland.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch. Jose Peraza stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clowns.
Now third base.
Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are two away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So a man at third here with two gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Stepping in for the Jays, Wilson Contreras, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. No balls and one strike. The pitch.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bichette, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fouled away. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Gone!
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Liner towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
The 1-0.
Ball that time.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jose Peraza waits on deck, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, number 3.
And here's Jose Peraza as he lifts it in the air to right field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Here now is Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Rafael Devers.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Derek Fisher comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Fouled off. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that.
And the center fielder is under it to make the score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Results. It's